Courtney, I'm a host mom.
And I'm Linus, her host student.
And he's from
Germany.
Today we're going to talk about the process Linus took to decide to become an exchange student. Okay, so once you've decided to go on exchange, what was your first step?
Yeah, so first thing that I did was that I needed to decide on a country to go to. I just did this by watching YouTube videos online of other exchange students in all different kinds of countries. And after a while, the country that I decided on was the US. So I started researching different programs and agencies that offered exchange years to the US, and just kind of found out how much do they cost, how does it work, and whatever. And the lowest price that I found after several weeks of researching was 15,000 euros, which was a lot of money at the time. Still. 50,000 euros was not possible for my family, so I decided to try two different paths. First of all, I applied at the same organization that I had picked in the beginning, but for another country, for Norway, which would be a lot closer and therefore a lot cheaper.
I thought you were going to say a lot colder.
Oh,
it would be a lot colder.
It would also be a lot colder, yeah, for sure. And then second was that I started researching for different types of scholarships. And my mother helped me with this, and she told me about the CBYX program, or PPP in Germany, which is basically a program where you get an all-paid full scholarship for an exchange year in the US, which I mean obviously would have been perfect for me at the time. And so I decided to apply and try my best.
Okay, and they cover, if you got it, they cover everything. Flight.
They cover absolutely everything. All insurance, flight, all the stuff you could need.
Cool. And I think 300 Germans get that every year, right?
Yeah.
300 Germans. Okay. Tell us a little bit about what the application looked like for CBYX.
Yeah. So what I first did was just go on the website and fill out an online application. This was just a lot of personal stuff about me, kind of my life, how my family is structured, and then two essays, one of which was about my motivation to do an exchange year, and one of which was about a lesson that I learned in the past in my life.
I didn't know.
Which was pretty fun. And then I did put in quite a bit of effort into those essays because I was like, okay, I'll give this my best shot. And then I submitted the application and waited.
Could you say you were locked in?
I was so locked in.
So locked in. Okay, then online application, you get picked for stage 2. What does that involve?
Yeah, the stage 2 involves a one-on-one in-person interview. I went to Berlin for this, so the capital of Germany, and so went there, answered questions of 5 interviews. It's actually kind of intimidating because you're sitting there alone and there are like 5 adults staring at you.
Are you dressed up?
Actually not. No.
Wow.
Yeah. It was just jeans and a sweatshirt, which was
every day.
Is what I'm wearing right now and every day. And so it was pretty fun. It was kind of intimidating, but I gave it my best shot and I was proud in the end because I thought that I did a good job.
Okay, and so you probably find out the next day, right?
I did not find out the next day. I did not find out the next week. I also did not find out the next month. It took around 4 months of waiting until I got the result, which was a long time. But then, that long waiting period made me even happier when I got the result, that I got accepted for the scholarship. So,
and that whole time you have Norway as a backup option, right? So it basically, okay.
Yes, so even if I wouldn't have gotten the CBYX scholarship, I still would have went to Norway. Yeah.
And I think a lot of exchange students do this when they apply to the US, is kind of have a couple of options. So that's something to research in your country. Okay, and the final step, you get accepted. What's the final thing to wait for?
The final step is probably the most exciting one. It's waiting for your host family, which means that a host family in the US is going to choose you as their student. And this is something that I think me and every single one of my friends who are also doing exchange years was super excited about, and every day was like, where's the family? Where's the family? Is family here? Is the family here? Yeah, and then when you finally find out who your family is, it's usually just awesome because like, okay, let's go. I'm actually doing this.
Yeah.
This is real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the same for us. Once you pick the student, you also have to do all of this paperwork. And then finally you get the permission to contact each other. And every day I'm like, do I have an email from Linus?
Yeah.
Do I have an email from Linus? So if you're in that boat, it's coming soon. And we're so excited
Yeah.
for you for August.
Bye.